We carry out a lot of vegetation work, everything from the clearance of scrubland, trees up to a foot diameter, right through to hedge cutting, verge mowing, and mowing of playing fields and large open areas. We also carry out muck spreading on a wide variety of materials, everything from poultry manure through to farmyard muck.
And what sort of machinery do you tend to have to use in your work?
We tend to specialise on heavy equipment, which is a little bit specialist, just to stay one step out of the game really. Our hedge cutters are reverse drive mounted, which give us better vision, higher output and forward speeds. Our forestry mulchers, again, for scrub clearance work, clear areas very quickly, which give us the edge on the competition.
And what would you say farmer clients are looking for from their contractors these days?
A fast, efficient and reliable service.
And what's crucial to you day to day?
Day to day, lack of breakdowns. It's got to be, and fuel consumption. We need the reliability and we need something that runs cheaply.
Who would you say most suits the N111?
The tractor is widely accepted in most agricultural applications. It's nice and compact, 4-cylinder, it's powerful, the whole range goes up to 150 horsepower. It's very manoeuvrable, compact, so when you've got tight spaces, farmyards, quite often used in livestock applications when they've got to get in and out of buildings, and right up to larger arable work.
How did you get into the Valtra brand?
About 4 years ago, father had a problem with a cartilage in his knee. He spent 3 months off work, couldn't drive the tractors we were running. Clutch was too heavy. With the amount of clutch work on hedge cutting, it just meant that he was unable to work. So we changed then and looked at the Valtra, which at that time we wouldn't have given a second look at. We wouldn't have thought about it. And it pushed us down that road. And as far as we're concerned, it was the right way to go.
And how have you got on with the Valtras?
Well, the first tractor, 6550 in 5,500 hours. There was one call out to the main dealer. I mean, our main dealer was over 60 miles away. Some of our customers say to us, you know, how can you deal with a tractor with a dealer so far away? And, you know, there's one simple answer. When you haven't got problems with a tractor, you don't need a dealer on your doorstep.
And how did you then move into the N111s?
When our second tractor of another make came due for change, the logical choice with the savings we were making and the ease of work that we were getting with the Valtra headed us down that road. There wasn't much else to consider really from our point of view. It gave us brilliant reliability and a tractor that did everything we wanted.
Run us through the tractor. Tell us a little bit about the things you like about it.
The tractor being a 4-cylinder is compact. A lot of the work we do involves us getting out of very tight spaces, and to find a tractor we wanted higher horsepower, but we didn't want the size, we didn't need the physical build. The Valtra comes lighter, more compact, but we've had it ballasted to give us the weight, to give us the traction that we want for some of the hilly work we undertake. The twin track, again, now all of our forestry mulching, scrub clearance and pasture topping work is done in reverse drive mode, which means that the operator sits there looking clearly at everything that's going into the mouth of the machine. No more craning the neck, no more neck trouble, just a lot easier way to work.
Twin track function is the option to be able to rotate the tractor seat around and operate the tractor through a full set of pedals, steering wheel, and all your controls are available to operate in the rear operation mode. This gives a greater flexibility of use and operation, vision onto the machines that you're working on, also carrying the implement that you're using on the load-bearing axle of the tractor, as opposed to putting it on a front linkage.
From our point of view, we looked at front linkage options, and when you price them up, currently they're more expensive than the twin track option, and the weight is in the wrong place on the tractor. Everything now is where it should be, back on those hydraulics. You can't say any other. Once you're in there and once you've got used to it, it is the best way to do the job.
You mentioned fuel consumption as being important to you. How does the N111 compare?
Our 6550, being a 4-cylinder, didn't quite have the torque to run some of our equipment in the higher PTO speeds at low revs, which we've always aimed to do to try and cut fuel. When the new N111E came out, we looked at the torque figures. We had one down on demo, and it would do exactly what it said on the can. We could run machines at very low revs, we cut fuel consumption, so that's where we went. We plonked for that. At the moment on verge mowing, we are saving from 10 litres an hour with either a 6 or a 4-cylinder tractor. We're down to 5.5 litres an hour from 10. and that's in heavy grass, cutting in wet conditions over the last 3 months. You know, we've proved it day in, day out. He's down to 5.5 litres an hour.
So can you tell me about eco-power and what that actually means?
Eco-power is the ability to operate the tractor in 2 different modes without compromising output but increasing performance and torque. The tractor itself has the ability to be run a normal power mode with the rated speed at 2,200 RPM, and it's producing 122 horsepower, and that's developing 500 Newton meters of torque. We reduced the revs by 400 RPM in eco mode down to 1800, and then this increases the power slightly to 124 horsepower, but the torque is significantly increased up to 570 Newton meters. This is also at a reduced engine RPM at 1100 RPM, which gives the ability for people to make more economical operation.
Both the tractors, since they've been delivered, because of this, we are basically saving 30% per month on average with both tractors on all operations. This means we're on nearly a buy one get one free scenario. It's saving us over £500 per month on fuel alone.
And would you see yourselves buying Valtras or using Valtras into the future?
If these two prove long term to be as reliable, which at the moment I can't see any other, as the first one, we will not be going from the brand.